Previously on Prison Break.
It was a meeting between all 6 cardholders. Now we know who has the other 5 cards.
He knows his lady.
I'm Cole Pfeiffer.
Welcome to Los Angeles.
His name is Theodore Bagwell. He was with us in Panama, and now he's here in Los Angeles, and he has a book that used to belong to Whistler, and Mahone thinks this book has a plan for the break-in.
Cole Pfeiffer did not arrive for our meeting.
You don't have Scylla.
It seems your friend Whistler wasn't the only one looking into Scylla. You know anything about that?
No.
I'm looking for the man who killed my son. This man is a professional assassin. He's African-American, 6'4", about 220 pounds.
Refined the images the best we could, but we're gonna need one of your specialists to sharpen the video so we can ID the rest of them.
All right, I'll see what I can do. But I've seen what those tech guys are capable of. Sometimes it's... Wait a sec, I know this guy. This guy works in my building. That's Griffin Oren.
You know him.
I know of him. He's the head of Treasury's LA Bureau.
Well, if he's in your building, you can get close to him.
I would need a reason.
Well, you make something up. Something about Al-Qaeda using stolen bearer bonds to finance shady operations, whatever.
Making false claims in matters affecting government, that's up to 5 years in prison.
Welcome to the club, Agent Self.
Thanks for meeting me. I would have come up to see you, but I can't travel that far.
I'm sorry, but you said that you had some pictures to show me.
I'll get in touch with you as soon as I find out.
You didn't do this. In your heart, you are a really good man. That's why I married you. That's why I started a family with you. When you used to bring your files home, and I would beg you to leave that stuff at work. But when you have a monster in your sights, you can't focus until you get him. I used to hate that about you. But now it's the only thing that lets me sleep, because I know that you're gonna get him.
are you doing?
Hey there, Bloney. Just, doing a little research.
Gate related?
Adding a little flourish to my pitch. Like the caged macaw who cannot spread her wings.
Well, you know, Cole, I was thinking maybe you should spend a little less time practicing and a little more time actually pitching. I mean, #1 salesman in the world? We're all just waiting with bated breath to see what you can do around here.
Ouch.
Hey. Hey. You haven't seen Sarah, have you?
No.
Look, you want to end up back in Fox River, just go right ahead.
Pero déjame hacerlo.
Hey, what's going on?
He wants to look for T-Bag.
You're damn right I want to look for him. We know he's got the bird book. We know the bird book's got the plan for the break-in. And we saw that snake right here today.
All I'm saying is it ain't safe for a member of the Fox River 8 to be out there looking for another member of the Fox River 8.
Yes, but... Bellic, I want you to go with Sucre, canvass the area, see if you can get a lead on him.
There are like 6 big buildings over there. He could be in any one of them.
That's why it's called canvassing.
You do realize this is the Treasury Department, right? You tell Self to go down a few floors, walk past the right computers, and we are billionaires.
Just the card, please.
Don Self, Homeland Security. I need to see Mr. Warren right away.
He's not available.
Ma'am, I need to see him right away. Otherwise, hundreds of American lives will be in jeopardy. Don Self, Homeland Security.
Talk to Angela down the hall.
Sir, I'm sorry to barge in here, but this is urgent.
I'm sure it is. Talk to Angela down the hall.
Sir, we are hearing chatter about some stolen bearer bonds, and we have reason to believe that Al Qaeda operatives.
Serial numbers?
No, I do not.
Mind turning around?
Not at all.
I leave for Asia in 6 hours.
He's got it.
Until then, I've got meetings with the bureau chiefs of the FBI, the CIA, and Homeland Security.
It's gone.
If what you have to tell me is actually important, I'll hear about it from your boss. Until then, talk to Angela down the hall. If you set foot in my office again without my prior consent, I will see to it that you spend the rest of your career running border security in Alaska.
Did we get it?
What happened?
What do you mean, what happened?
We had it for 2 seconds and then it disappeared.
It's in the safe. He has this crazy safe in his office. That must have been blocking the transmission. I'll bet you that's where he keeps the card.
So we need to get into that safe.
Trust me, there's no way to crack that thing. Look, I'll have the enhanced images of the other card holders in a couple of hours. We'll go from there.
Now you can access the building's blueprints, right?
I can't go back up there.
Well, no one's asking you. We'll take care of that.
Come on, you'll never get past the front door, okay? Even if they don't recognize you, you need a security card that matches...
Just get the blueprints and get back here, all right?
Yeah.
Sarah, what happened?
I'm fine, but someone was following me. I lost him about a mile back. I don't think there's any way he could have followed me here. I made sure of that.
What do you look like?
Tall, black, he had a beard.
Is this the guy?
Yeah.
Who's that?
That's the man who killed my son.
Now he's come to kill us.
Where were you the first time that you saw him? The very first time?
Walking home.
He didn't just run into you on the street. Steph, where were you before that?
The town lounge.
Is that a bar?
Do you have a problem with that?
No, I just want to know how long you were there. Sarah, I need to find this guy, and I can't do it without your help. I don't care why or what you were doing in the bar. I just really want to know how long you were there.
Okay, a couple hours.
Thank you. So something must have tipped him off. You paid cash, right?
Of course. But the credit card that Bruce gave me is gone.
What credit card?
These are the security checkpoints. You can't get past one of those unless you have one of these.
Any way we can forge it?
Sure, if you have 2 weeks and access to the building's mainframe, maybe.
Well, it doesn't look like there are any security checkpoints on the 10th floor.
No, just at all the access points to the 10th floor. But if you could somehow magically appear and wind up in the middle of the hallway, you'd be fine, except for all the government officials who'd be swarming around and who'd arrest you in a heartbeat.
And if you can get us into the parking structure, will security check our van?
Sure, transporting known felons, why not?
The parking structure. Then this is our point of entry.
We need the details of the safe.
Okay, the safe has a insignia on it that looks something like this.
You're gonna need some of this.
I got a positive ID of Sarah Tancredi in Los Angeles. That means Michael Schofield is here. That means Lincoln Burrows is here. Why?
Sarah, huh? She's a slippery little bitch, isn't she?
Time is not on your side, Gretchen. Maybe you hadn't noticed, but since you seem to be somewhat immune to physical coercion, we've decided to move on. The nose is an evolutionary marvel. Our brain has been constructed so that certain aromas, coffee beans, blueberries, that are helpful to our body, we perceive as pleasant. Whereas other smells that signify death, disease. Initial symptoms include nausea, dizziness, burning eyes, all of which you are experiencing right now. Prolonged exposure will lead to faintness, rapid degradation of your mental faculties. Tell me.
I don't know anything.
You've got one more day.
Top of the line. It's a biometric design, and only Oren's fingerprint will open it.
So we lift his prints off something he touched.
The pad knows what human skin feels like. If we try to trick it, we'll set off the alarm. And then there's the 12-digit key code.
What about the hinges?
Wired to the alarm.
We drill it.
Through the outer layer of steel, maybe, but the bones of this thing are 3/4-inch cobalt alloy hardplate. Drilling's not gonna work, not in our time frame.
All right, so basically we have a way to get you into the garage, which in case you guys forgot, that puts me on the hook for another 4 charges. But no way to get you up to the 10th floor. But let's say you do get up to the 10th floor. Then we need to get you into Oren's office for an hour during the middle of the day. Then we need to hope that not one of Oren's coworkers is gonna hear the extremely loud drill that you're gonna be using to break into a safe that I'm telling you cannot be broken into. Do you understand there are Homeland agents whose sole job is to design safety measures to make this structure impregnable?
Yeah. They had those guys at Fox River, too. Whose office is this?
Sam Middleton, Department of Justice. This wall separates Middleton from Oren.
I'm gonna need some supplies.
The credit card was used at the bar 10:32.
What time did you see him?
About 11 o'clock.
And how long were you walking at that time?
10, 15 minutes?
Let's assume that he was at his place when he received the call. That's an 18-minute drive from the town lounge bar in San Pedro. Averaging 30 miles an hour the whole way. That's a 9-mile radius.
So he's gonna be somewhere around the perimeter of that circle.
He's got to be mobile, within a half-mile of a major freeway. The 10, the 110, the 405.
No permanent address, so we're looking for hotels, right?
Yeah, but know where you need to valet your car. It's got to be readily accessible at all times. And somewhere you don't need to put a credit card down for incidentals. You got that?
I'll see what I can do.
Hurry.
Trish Ann, I'm gonna need a mug of tea with lemon.
I'm sorry, Cole. I can't leave the desk right now.
Good help. It's so hard to find.
We're with Upper Valley Insurance. And this man just came into a $100,000 inheritance.
We can't track him down, so we're offering 10% finder fees to anyone who could point us in his direction.
Oh my gosh, what, $10,000?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't recognize him.
Okay, so if you do see him, would you please give us a call? Thank you.
Gate?
Greatness achieved through excellence.
A toy? Want to try to explain this?
Mix aluminum powder with iron oxide. Add a little heat.
Hey. Yeah, well, thanks for calling me back, Sam. Yeah, no, I know you have these trial dates coming up, and we just want to make sure you have everything you need to convict these bastards. Okay. That's terrific. All right, I'll see you then. All right, we're gonna have lunch. I'll keep him out of his office for as long as I can.
Good luck.
All right.
Hello.
Hey, any sign of him?
No, we checked about 10 buildings, but nothing so far.
Well, scrap it. We're going after the next card. Meet me on the corner of Santa Monica and Century West.
Hey, Charlie.
Yankees lost again last night.
Yeah, well, at least our fans show up before the 5th inning, right? Have a good day, all right, Charlie?
You too, Mr. Bell.
I'm letting you guys know right now, if you get busted, don't mention my name.
We're ready.
Now.
One, two, three, up.
So, a couple of scruffy guys walk in, tell me they're from the insurance company, and they offer me $10,000 if I know where you are. Something tells me there's a better offer on the table.
Well, I'll be Trish Ann. You just caught yourself a leprechaun. And as the legend goes, you got yourself one wish, anything in the world.
Oh, really?
And I am bound to grant it.
Yeah? Well, your commencement check's sitting on my desk waiting to be signed. That's a pretty nice pot of gold.
Before you say another word. Now, it's true, leprechauns cannot refuse their captor's demands, but if they deem her to be greedy or covetous, whatever she desires will certainly be accompanied with disastrous tidings. Or so the legend goes.
3% of your commission from here on out.
Done.
Down Self to see you? You can go right on in.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Hey. Hey, Sam. Great to meet you.
Same here.
Oh, thanks again for squeezing me in on such short notice.
I figured we had so much to get through that this would be the best way.
I thought we were going out for lunch.
Is there a problem?
Well, actually, I'm a vegetarian. It's a new diet, but there's a great place down the street, and it'll be my treat.
Elise.
Yes, sir?
I'm heading out for lunch. Hold it there.
Sorry, I was just coming into... There's no more TP in the ladies' room.
We'll get right on that.
How about you get it right now?
Best we got in here.
You guys need to get better organized.
"53 hotels match the search criteria. You know, I read this article a little while ago, right? About the whole nature versus nurture thing. And it turns out it's all kind of a mismatch because DNA trumps everything. And I believe it because, I mean, I grew up in the same house, went to the same school as my brother, who's a math professor. My sister's a pediatrician. And I'm a thief who blows his money on hookers and coke. So, like the same way Schofield's hardwired to be a genius, and you always gonna be a lawman, right? I mean, whoever this guy is, you think he wanted to grow up to be a murderer? Probably not.
Be very careful choosing the next words that come out of your mouth.
I'm just saying, we are who we are.
Oh, man. Jake, I'm gonna need you in front of room 1018 now.
What's going on?
I apologize, ma'am, but we're gonna be on your way for the next 90 minutes or so.
Black?
Yep.
Excuse me, ma'am. But where can I plug in?
For now, you can go in there. But when my boss gets back from lunch, you're gonna...
safe should be somewhere behind this wall. As soon as you're through the steel, I'll have the thermite ready. What is it?
How long's it been happening?
It's not a big deal.
It was a big deal when you were 13.
Promise me you won't tell Sarah.
Sarah's a doctor. She can help.
Look, I'm acclimating to the warmer climate, all right? Come on, we've got work to do. Let's go.
I don't know what this company is up to, but it sure sounds like there's a whole lot of money involved.
Yeah, I don't know. Lisa Tabak just hopped a flight to Laos, didn't she?
Yeah, I guess.
And now Griffin Oren just said he was going somewhere in Asia.
Down the Cobalt.
Right.
What can I get you? Just a moment of your time. I'm a private investigator, and I'm working with a woman named Sarah Tancredi, and she was recently a patron of yours.
I don't want to get involved.
She moved all the way across the country to get away from this guy. Help me find him before he finds her. Last time Sarah had a broken jaw.
I was standing by the front door when he left. A second later, I saw him come past, take something out of his car.
Do you remember what the car looked like?
Gray. A sedan, sort of like one of those rental cars, you know?
You need something? Just a small kindness. That's the easiest 300 you'll ever make.
Hey! We're working here.
So am I. There's a stack of letters that I need to put in the mail.
Well, the chemicals, they don't react so good with leather.
What are you using, lye?
No, wait. Listen, we know this is a hassle. We know we're disrupting your work and giving you a headache. We know you're a different person every day, but if this gets dirty while it's still wet, it's going to leave a stain, and then we'll be back here all over again. Why don't you just tell me where they are, and I'll get them for you.
On the corner of his desk near his computer.
How much longer? Another couple minutes, and we'll be ready to copy.
Here's Griffin, man.
He's in a meeting right now. But I can pull him out if you like.
If you could.
Just have a seat in his office. He'll be right with you.
All we need is one more. Someone's in there. sitting down. There's no way he's not gonna hear the drill.
You can do it manually.
It won't generate enough heat to activate the thermite.
Come on, man, we're like 16th of an inch away from this.
Can I help you?
I phoned earlier about one of your guests.
Grace and Ann, right?
Yeah, right. Is that the guy?
Yeah, that's him.
What room?
Well, it was in 130. Checked out.
Did he leave any clue as to where he was going? Do you mind if I look at the room?
$19 an hour, $59 for the night.
Fine, whatever. Give me a key.
Yes.
Yeah, you wanted to know if anyone came looking for you.
Did they?
No, I was just calling to let you know my shift was ending and nobody showed up.
All right, thank you.
What do you say you give me that little piece of paper in your hand? How's that sound, huh? Sorry for keeping you. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Just making sure you're ready for your trip.
Well, I better be. I'm leaving in 5 minutes.
All right, maybe if we dial it down to the lowest setting, that might work. Sure. We don't have a choice. Like, I'll tell you when.
The finance minister's anxiously awaiting your arrival.
Well, if you recall, I successfully negotiated financial policies with the IMF and the World Bank. Pretty sure I can handle Laos.
Now.
I'm well aware of your resume, Griffin.
You got it.
We're in.
Got it.
The runaway inflation in Laos has given way to food riots in the capital city of Vientiane, where the death toll has risen over 200.
Monetary policy is a means to an end.
I'm aware of our final objective, General.
This is an important day for us. I need to make sure that everyone knows his role.
You could have told me all of this on the telephone. Why did you take the day of all days to come down here and berate me in person?
Things have happened in the past few days that have made me somewhat uneasy. Today we got confirmation that one of our targets is in Los Angeles. That, on top of the fact that one of Lisa's bodyguards was killed.
I thought that was because she was married to that Turk.
That's the official story.
What is the problem?
Come on, come on.
Do you have your card on you, Griffin?
Of course.
I'd like to see it.
Where are we?
Talk to me, Roland.
72%.
I put it in my safe this morning.
I'd like to see it.
86. 87. 92.
15 years of working together, you'd think you'd trust me.
Don't turn this into an opera. Just hand me the card.
Happy?
From now on, I'm asking that everyone keep their card on them at all times. Anyone makes a move, anything goes missing, you call me.
Did we get it?
100.
I don't know how you eat that crap, Don. What was that called? Tempeh?
Yeah.
Looked like you could barely choke it down.
Yeah, well, it's an acquired taste. Excuse us. All right, well, it looks like I should be getting back to work. This was a pleasure.
Apparently billions in counterfeit currency flooded the economy, which is what caused it all. What I don't understand is why. I mean, so far all the cardholders have been experts in their fields, right? In energy, in logistics, in finance. I mean, it looks like they're just trying to tear the country now.
So they can profit by rebuilding it.
So the question is, what's next? I was at a bar earlier. Nothing happened, and I didn't drink.
Look, if this is too much for you...
No.
Because say the word and we'll scrap the whole thing.
It's
That's a
not gonna
promise.
happen again. But it would be a lie not to tell you, and I want you to know that I'll never lie to you. I'm sorry.
Somebody's here for you.
For me?
Cole Pfeiffer.
Is your name Zing?
Mr. Shing stayed behind in New York.
Oh, see then. What can I help you with?
You were supposed to deliver the item 2 days ago. Where is it?
Where's what?
I've traveled a long way, Mr. Pfeiffer. My patience is wearing thin. Playing games is not going to be good for either of us. Scylla, where is it? Mr. Pfeiffer.
I'm at work. It's not exactly like I can talk freely, you know? Just tell me the latest.
The latest. If you deliver it to me by the end of the day, I will pay you the sum that we agreed upon.
As much as I'd like to tell you that were possible.
Get it to me by tomorrow, and you will receive 50% of your fee. 2 days, 25%. 3 days, I shoot you through the brain. That is the latest.
No problem.
Thought that urine might be getting a little stale, so I brought you some more.
The image enhancement from the video came back. Did you get what I sent over?
Yeah, we got
All 3 card holders.
Yeah, well, for the first 2, we have names, addresses, everything we need to grab them.
Sir.
But for the general, we got nothing. This guy's a ghost.
You all right?
Look, most of what happened to me in Panama is a total blank. But, when I was being held, I could hear Gretchen talking on the phone in the next room, and she was taking orders from the guy in charge. And she called him the general.
In charge of the mission?
No, I think in charge of the company.
I told you. We should have killed Gretchen when we had the chance.
She'll come home. She always has.
You better be sure about that.
Excuse me, sir.
What?
Someone at Homeland Security did an enhanced image search on you today. We couldn't tell where the original picture...
Who?
The guy who ordered it? His name is Don Self.